What's good? What's good? This your boy DJ Cree, back with another video, man. Hey, y'all know what time it is. Akademiks, aka GLAZES, is putting on his cape for Drake once again, going at Kendrick, calling Kendrick out once again on Kendrick being quote unquote not real about his lyrics and things like that. I will say this. I don't know what's up with Akademiks, man. Drake lost. Public opinion, Drake lost. You know, I like Drake, but in this particular situation, hey, public opinion is everything, man. Akademiks try to call out some biases and things like that, but we're gonna take a look at this video and I'll come back with some commentary. Here we go.
When you start talking like this, niggas like Chief keeps saying he about to go shoot New Jersey up. He about to go, when he see JoJo, he gonna ride on him. And then you see them niggas sitting next side of, well, obviously JoJo is the C, but imagine him and one of his ops he was rapping about sitting next to each other at a award show. What the fuck? There gotta be some action behind these goddamn words. What action at? What, you beat Drake in a rap battle? That's the action? No, nigga. You rapping on some militant shit. You want niggas' head cracked? You want their families mortified? We got to see him do it first. When Kendrick cracked the first nigga head open, we'll follow right behind. Otherwise, this is just rapid word. This is like Eminem. You know, Eminem would be like, yo, the spiritual miracle lyricals will get your body eviscerated to the minerals. Like, yeah. But you know he didn't mean that shit. He just rhyming words.
Alright, y'all know when Akademiks go in this hard. Y'all know I gotta stop it. I will say this. A lot of times, the leaders, generals in wars and things like that, a lot of times they have very little experience at going to war or doing the things that they get people to do. All the generals, all the leaders of this world, look at the politicians. Half these politicians ain't fought in no war, but you got, you know, people in the military fighting these wars for the politicians. So, Akademiks, you just be glazing for no reason. Throwing positive things out there should be always celebrated. You know, in a world of hate, in a world of misery, in a world of deceit and lies. You know, I just don't understand these YouTubers sometimes because they live in a world of straw man, making a point out of something that's not even a real point to the point that they're trying to make a point to. But anyway, and just far as the rap scene in general, you know, a lot of times it's creative expression. A lot of times it's stuff you've been through, you've seen, things you read about, things that, you know, your partner told you. Like, it's a lot of things to interpretation of hip hop. Should we have more positive hip hop? Yeah, absolutely. But it will take time for us to band together to have more positive hip hop. And as I can recall, Drake was talking messy on a lot of records. So I don't understand the point. Drake ain't never did nothing. And we all know that. But yet here's Akademiks online talking spicy. But we're going to go back to the video. Here we go.
Our crash dummies crash out on us. Why we don't have no crash dummy that'll crash out for the race? Why? Because we can't imagine it. But we'll crash out on each other.
Just said in the chat talking about talking like a 13-year-old. So Kendrick could talk all this super militant shit that is supposedly the substance of why people like him, except there's no action towards it, and he's only instructing other people to do what he ain't gonna do. What? Are you not listening to the lyrics? He's bruh. Listen to how the niggas, y'all the same niggas that after he made a whole 3 songs saying Drake should die, he's a pedophile, he's a sick nigga, you'll be like, nah, that's just rap, man. That's just rap, man. Like, yo, you know what I seen somebody say today?
Didn't Drake do the same
the Rosen
thing?
thing. People like, man, y'all niggas take these raps serious. But the nigga said he's a pedophile that should die. Wait, it's Kendrick, my bad. Okay.
Messed with the wrong one.
Each other. I don't give a damn about going to jail. Okay, if you don't give a damn, let's hunt George Zimmerman down. If you don't, why, homie? Why ain't nobody done nothing in the name of police shooters? No, nothing. Why we ain't tearing up the country for a woman who was killed for calling on the Lord?
I will say this. You know, Charleston White, he's really good at doing the straw man thing too. All right, let's break this down about the past and the lessons that black people had to learn from the past. Okay. The reason why we don't have a whole bunch of people going after these guys is because of the repercussions. As you can remember, back in the day when we had, Charleston White was alive for this, we had the Black Panthers. Okay? The government, FBI, CIA, there were forces beyond forces to take the Black Panthers down, and they successfully did it. You know, I understand what Charleston White is saying, but it's not a reality. Not until black people get our paper up, which we are doing. People forget the history of America. You know, like the crack epidemic. We had nothing to do with that until they put it into the communities. You know, people forget the repercussions reverberated through generations of black people. You know, and I hate that a guy like Charleston White is saying this stuff because it makes no sense in the history of black people. Now, it's going to be always some people who go after these guys or who would be. I mean, if Zimmerman was in the same cage, I mean, you got to remember, people like Zimmerman, when they go to jail and all that stuff, they're protected. Put them on the street with one or two dudes, or put them in the same jail as one or two big black dudes. That's about their business. They get busy. That's the thing I don't like about these YouTubers. You know, they say all this negative stuff about black people, but what happened with the Panthers when black people tried to get together? You know, look at the state of the FOI. You know, it's like you really have to have one thing in America, you have to have money. Because you can be touched or infiltrated if you don't have the money. Money is the means to survive in America. And I hate that these dudes do this and say these terrible things without real context. It makes them seem like they're smarter than what they are, but they're not really saying nothing that's super smart. But here we go, back to the video.
He was murdered for calling on the Lord, and he said, I felt like she would go kill me when she said, rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Where are all these black churches that'll go find out where his mama live, his kids live, the police chief live, and be out there waiting to do something? Where they at? Where they at, my nigga?
That's a terrible
But we
take.
so gangster with each other. So
Terrible
that's
take.
why I say, this culture, don't nothing bother me about what happened to black people. Don't nothing bother me what happened to black people.
Terrible.
They can kill an innocent old 90-year-old black woman tomorrow. I wouldn't give a damn. They could murder a 6-month-old baby in the name of a mistaken identity. They could have been looking for a 24-year-old man and came in and shot a baby. It wouldn't bother me, homie, because I know nobody's going to die for what they do to us.
Ugh.
Nobody's going to be hurt for what they done to us. If a Mexican do something to us, we going to let the Mexican make it, homie. Matter of fact, if we in jail and the Mexicans want to do something to me, they'll give me to the Mexicans, homie. Just to keep peace with the Mexicans. Call it politicking. So nah, homie, they miss me with all that.
Man, and it's so fucked up because I watched the documentaries. If a white man causes
all the prison on K2 getting high.
was raped in prison, and then
ass on that seat is on. He just sitting right there getting drunk with you. He's priming up. We're here taking that drink.
Anyway. Yeah, so I mean, shit, look at this. Y'all seen this Pitchfork article? And I know Pitchfork trash. They're trash. But they kind of seen it for what it is too. They says the more visible you get, the more your spirit is tried. This is the rapper reflects in this track. But let's read this. Pop Out Summer has lasted a little too long for Kendrick. I think it's time for me to watch a party die, you menaces on the latest song. Released on Instagram during the VMAs. It says I think belies his conviction. Channeling the worn black Air Forces in the accompanying photo, Kendrick raps with smoldering contempt, lamenting the state of the culture. The institution he credited with killing Nipsey Hussle on The Hard Part 5 and empowering him to mollywop Drake on Euphoria.
Alright, I ain't trying to make this video too long, but end of the day, keep caping for Drake if you want to. We all know that Drake don't rock with Glazedemics like that. And yes, Kendrick is allowed to say things about the culture because he understands the culture. He is a more conscious rapper, and that's his brand. You know what I mean? And no, everybody's not gonna do everything they say. You know, Akademiks is on here every day talking about what he'll do to somebody or how he protects himself and all this. Man, everybody talks. Not too many people back up what they say. And I will say this, you know, I'm an avid supporter of the community. We have things to work on, but it won't be solved in a day. Let me know what y'all think, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way. Peace.